So, this your favorite nephew cousin, right? Back with another video. Yesterday I was giving you that we at him because it's Wednesday. And it was a bitch to upload. I'm just going ahead and say that it was a bitch to upload. So this one might be a bitch to upload too because I'm running out of that data on my hotspot. So ever since I switched cable companies, my uploads been, I thought I had it right with my with my hotspot, but that shit be going. Yeah, I had to get out of the way. So I hope this video make it because it be talking about 2 hours until upload when I'm trying to do this shit with AT&T. Yeah, calling y'all fuck ass niggas out. This video wasn't even supposed to go like that, but that fiber ain't about shit, boy. Real shit, especially when it comes to upload speeds. Whole ass niggas. I promise you the video wasn't supposed to go like this, but I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it, bro. It says 2 hours to upload. That shit takes 18. And that's without the hotspot. So it's like I'm scared to do that shit without a hotspot. The hotspot, it took 4 hours. It's like, what the fuck? It was a 7-minute video. What? I don't even know if it was a 7-minute video. It's probably like a 12-minute video. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Anyway, had to get it all out. But the real message of the day, you can't save everybody. You can't take everybody with you. I think that's what's going on right now. Yeah, I know some of my folks like, damn, your favorite nephew cousin? Fuck AT&T and all his fiber? Shit, in my area. That's how that shit hacking, like. Especially with the motherfucking upload speeds. And it's crazy because how can I have a little phone, this phone right here, get the job done in 3 minutes, but I have a router. Yeah, I got shit connected to it. Yeah, it's cool, but it's like, what happens when those things aren't connected? Why is it still taking 5 ever to upload, right? Yeah, I know I got some things on there, but it's like, why? What's up, fiber? And then they were saying I was too close. I was like, Xfinity ain't never give a fuck about too close. I'm telling you, the video wasn't really supposed to go like this. This shit just... It wasn't, bro. It was literally, I was trying to tell y'all what happened, but this shit just got me so vexed. Like, why this shit just take forever? It don't really be an excuse. But I'm gonna see today, I'm gonna take my Wi-Fi off of it, and then I'm gonna not have my motherfucking PlayStation hooked up. We gonna see. I'm gonna actually have it turned off and see if that helps the upload speed or it to move faster to download. When it shouldn't matter how many devices I have, especially if I'm close to the router. Ain't that some shit? If I'm supposed to have fiber. Hey, bro, just I'm going off with y'all, man. Especially if I'm supposed to have the fiber, man. Let me hit this gas so I can get y'all this message, man. It's your favorite nephew cut. So that's what your favorite nephew cut is like in the flesh, man. Don't let the glasses in this camera fool you. Like y'all be like, oh yeah, he's so cool. Yeah, I'm really a chill ass individual, but it can get just like that. Like it could, and you be like, oh my god, your favorite nephew cut? Yeah. Yeah. Cause I'm the type of motherfucker that let shit slide like all the time. Like 95% of the time I'm letting shit slide. That 5%. Man. Anyway, we got the bowl for you, man. Got water and we got the backup for you. I ain't got no orange juice today. It's in the fridge, but we here. But yeah, can't save everybody, can't take everybody with you, bro. I know y'all probably be having, especially the one I'm talking to the ones that be feeling like they could change the world. All they just need is a team. I was there. I was there. Dang, it's just something missing, bro. We can do that. We can do that. Yeah, we see them niggas on TV. We could do that. We could do that. And then the squad be like, yeah, 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 just to get you to shut up. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm already knowing. And they don't be on that shit. Oh, it hurt. But you can't save everybody. You can't take everybody with you. And then a lot of times they don't even be their time to do that because they haven't even unlocked their creative potential to, they see the vision, but to, I guess, put motion to the vision. Yeah, and it hurt. And then sometimes it pays off and it takes time. But oh yeah, that shit hurt. I'm talking about you be having a plan for years, right? And then when you kind of give it up or just not really rocking with that shit no more, or just kind of just at a standstill with it, that's when everybody, hey, you still trying to do that? Bitch, you know I've been trying to do this shit. Like, don't play with me. Like, or they'll just be like, hey, ooh, ooh. And it's just like, I've been trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, can't save everybody. But that's on a good outcome. Sometimes things become later. What they say, rather later than never, right? Yeah. Better late than never. I think that's what I was trying to say. There we go. But then sometimes it just don't happen because you probably need different people to be aligned with and to be around and to really capture that data, right? Capture that plan. Yeah, capture that plan so you can really just go after it. That's what I was trying to say, right? Seriously, but you can't save everybody. You can't take everybody with you. Like, that don't be everybody's dream, right? Your dream don't be everybody's dream. And I know that shit hurts, so I'm going to say it again. Your dream don't be everybody's dream. Your dream don't be everybody's dream. Your plans don't be everybody's plans. Your vision just ain't your, what I'm saying? Ain't gonna say it away for them just yet, right? I think what people be failing to realize, like, the shit take time. Like, I ain't tripping that it's not happening overnight. I'm not tripping, but it's like, damn, you don't want to at least try, my nigga. You just really love seeing niggas make it that bad. I don't know, bro. And then some people they just not built like that. They just not built to be creators. And you gotta think about it like that. That's why I can't even say I know, you know, or I don't know. I think it's one of those things. Either creative or you not, or you try to be. And then it's like when you try to be, some people do it, right? If you not just the creative off rip, some people do it. And then I think a lot of people fuck up the culture with it. Yeah, this Thursday, I think we're just gonna kick down the door with all that real shit that I be on. Yeah, kick down the door with all that real shit I be on, man. Yeah, you can't say everybody. Everybody can't come with you, right? Because everybody ain't gonna get it, right? That the shit, And it may seem so simple, right? If we just do that, woo. Yeah, and it might be a straight line for a little bit, but you don't know what people got going on. You don't know. Like I say, it probably just ain't the time right now. And I know you ain't trying to hear that shit because you want millions and billions on your shit right now because you got bills pending. I'm understanding that. Your favorite nephew can, oh yeah. That's why I say, but a lot of times niggas just ain't gonna get it until it's either already too late or it's just right on time, right? And then everybody that you think gonna go with you ain't gonna go with you either. That's what's gonna hit you. You gonna be like, damn, they ain't nah. And it's just you gotta chill with that. You gotta be cool with that too, because it's for the best, or it's just like if they wanted to be here, they'll be here, right? If they wanted to lock in, if they wanted to make it this far, they would have. But like I say, a lot of niggas cool with that spectating shit, That and then people want it versus need to have that shit. That'd be a difference too. Yep. We just floating along, I told you. We done kicked through the door with all that real shit I be on. So we trying to see what's up in here. Feel like we, you know, making entry headway in here. So everybody trying to be like, damn. Yeah, he really like that. He really. Yeah, but I still can't take everybody with me. why are we doing that in the middle of my video? Like, sorry, I don't know why we doing that. But yeah, can't save everybody, can't take everybody with you. Then everybody ain't gonna understand. I think that's one. If I can get that all in the title, that'll be great. Yeah. Can't save everybody, can't take everybody with you, and then everybody ain't gonna get it. Um, everybody can't unlock that motherfucking potential, or everybody potential ain't the same. That'd be something too. Maybe it was just okay for that nigga to spectate, and that's just what he want to do with life because he know that shit is hard work. A lot of people know that shit hard work, and they be like, ah. And then I think it'd be the outcome of not knowing when that shit happen. They be having their ass on standby, and it's like me per se. I know this shit has to work because I'm doing the work, number one, and it's greater than, it's turning out greater than I could ever, see it. Yeah, it's a slow come up. Yes, it's still rise. But when this motherfucker start, okay, wait, it's already rolling. It just takes some time. And then I'm getting better along the way. So it's like I can't even give you a two. That's just what's happening right there. So that's one. Yeah, and if you following, it's just like, yeah, you can't save everybody, can't take everybody with you, and everybody ain't gonna understand. And then you gotta factor in the niggas that don't want you to make it or want to make it at all. So this is really how that equation go. You got niggas that don't want to make it and don't want you to make it either because they remember who you used to be. And I think, yeah, we getting something here now. Hold on. They be so caught up with who you used to be. Haven't seen you in so many millennials. So many millennials, right? Not even a third of that person no more. You done shed that in what? High school. Right after college. And then people be hanging on to that. I'll never forget. And I ain't even gonna name drop, but I can say this did happen to me. And I was like, damn, I was really hating. That's when I knew I was like a hating ass nigga. See, your favorite nephew cousin. Oh, you talking about was a hating ass nigga and at times be a hating ass nigga? Yeah. So that's why I can tell y'all this, that, and the third, because I'm not gonna tell you that that didn't happen. If it didn't happen, right? Right. I'm telling you, like, if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. But if it happened, it happened. But I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all this right now. Let's just say we gonna take it all the way back to the high school days. I'm gonna try my best not to name drop. We gonna call bro, let's just say, and his name's so common, I ain't even gonna do that. All right, so it was a dude that I knew, right? We were cool, but when people came around, he used to just be on fuck shit. We don't know why he was like that. And he would like switch at the drop of a dime. Like he would just switch, and you would be like, oh, okay. And then you think you better than us, but I think that was just his whole personality. So anyway, moving on. Like he was just he would do like he would be cool. He would be cool. I had a few homeboys like that, but this one in particular, like he was cool. Like he was cool, and I think it was because he went home with us. We would always be like, "Why are you doing this? Like, you weren't doing that." Like, and it's like, okay, whatever, right? Whatever. So, more of the story. I used to be doing my own thing, then niggas used to be like, "Hey, such and such just caught those shoes that you had on. And he trying to get that jacket you get. That's all he been talking about all day." We was like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, okay, what? Nah. So they would show me what he was doing, and he would be doing it. And we'd be like, oh, okay, cool. And then we'll be getting around each other. He'll be cool. He'll be cool. And then it would be like some niggas he knew that we didn't know, right? But those people didn't know that he stayed in our area, right? So he was probably the man to those niggas. Like that's what we gonna say, right? There's about two niggas, and he would try to like just go crazy, and we'll be like, everybody be looking at him like, bro, what are you doing? He be like, my fault, and then he'll like calm down, right? So I'm getting to the story, I promise. I promise I'm getting to the story. I just gotta make sure y'all understand the whole context before we bring this verbiage. Right? And it was one day I was wearing some new shoes that it was a brand that I wore, right? Brand that I wore, I had worn. The same nigga we talking about was the first nigga outside of my regular friend group to dap me up and say, damn, boy, them shoes is fresh. I might have to get them bitches. And I was like, yeah, yep, you might catch them. You might catch them. And he was like, how much they was. We talked about it, disclosed it. He was like, oh, didn't see that nigga for 3 days. I'm telling you, did not see that nigga after that. Then out of nowhere, they was like, hey, bro got those same shoes you had on. You seen him? His fit was alright, but he should have did this with the fit. And I was like, he did have them bitches on today. Cause and he was walking and he was trying to walk fast. We was like, bro, what you doing? We trying to see the shoes. He was like, oh, y'all like these? We was like, yeah. And they was like, your favorite nephew cousin got those. And he swore up and down I didn't have them. And I was like, why are you doing that? Warm the next day, that nigga did not talk to me for 2 weeks. Now ask me if I'm lying. Because we have names and we know who said that shit. And it was just like, damn, where that nigga went. And then he was trying to avoid me. And it was like, bro, it ain't no, I just want to, why you act like, and it may be so small and trivial to y'all, but it's like, you don't have to act like that. Why you act like I didn't, why you act like I didn't put you on? And then that was like a whole persona of mine because like I couldn't fuck with that nigga ever since, right? And then time passed, but this is what's crazy, and I promise you I'm bringing to the message if you're still here, right? That was a whole scenario. It was like the shoe debacle. I wasn't stressed now. I just asked the question, and that nigga did not. I was like, "Why you act like I didn't put you on?" Like that's all I asked him, and he ain't talked to me for a good minute. I was like, "Oh." So keep in mind that. So I was still thinking he was still on some other shit the next time I seen him, right? The next time I seen him, I did. This was like, I'm talking about later in life, right? Hold on. So I seen him later in life and was still having like kind of like a chip on my shoulder, like beef with that nigga, because it was just like, bro, you weird. You didn't have to do that. It was like a whole debacle. Like I didn't even really care, but it was just like, don't say that I don't have them, because I'm gonna put that shit on. I'm talking about the next day, I pulled up on him. Pulled up on this nigga with the shoes on. Fresh fit. Similar fit to that he had going on, but you know I'm gonna wear the khakis with it. One button on it. And I had a snapback. Did that, took that hat off, took those shoes off, put them in my bag, changed shoes, pop tag in my mouth all day. New Vans on. Switched the fit though. And it was so crazy because I had some Vans that niggas never had their hands on. Yeah, I say the name. But you talking about had some? Chucks too. Air Maxes too. Did my voice crack? Fuck you. Right? Yeah, fuck you. But that's about 20 minutes. But they might say that last part was exaggerated. No, it wasn't. Had my gym bag on because I was going to switch them at the gym. Had the shirt in the bag. Talking about switching fits? But like I said, it had me with a grudge with bro because he was like, damn, you do have them, bitch. I'm like, you knew I had them, bitch. I just didn't want to embarrass you. I wasn't going to wear them. You bet me $20. I need this $20. Where my shit at? Nigga gave me the $20. He did give me the $20. Right? Niggas in the background, they vibing. Let them vibe. Let them vibe. Let them vibe. We don't know who they are. Let them vibe. We let them vibe. Right? Let them vibe. But I'm telling you, I remember that vividly. And then, like I said, I had some ill will towards him because of that. Because you were supposed to be cool. We were cool. We was both from different sides of Atlanta. We was cool. Right? And that was like our little beef. Later on, I was still hanging on to that shit. I was. Later on, I seen him. We was hooping, and he was playing some goofy ass ball. Like he would foul niggas so he could get the ball, and I wasn't having that shit. And I wanted to run the fade, and he was like, "Bro, why are you trying to fight over a basket?" Like he was literally on. And I was like, "Bro," but I did hang on to that. But it's like I told you. I told this man, I was like, "Bro, if you need me in my shit one more time." He was like Draymond Green before Draymond. I don't even know, was it before Dray? Nah, I think he was around that time. Cause he was like on his Draymond shit. Like when Draymond was in his prime, we was hooping. And I told him one more time, we gonna have to run the fade because you still owe me that fade. That nigga said, "Bro, what?" I kid you not. That's what he said. This what happened. He was like, "What? Why are you still hanging on to that? Wait, what? I'll run you a fade." Why am I running you a fade over a basketball? He said that. He did say that. He was like, "Yeah, we're grown now. Like, I'm pretty sure you got a job. Wait, matter of fact, you in college. Yeah, you got scholarship. Why are you trying to do this?" He did say that, and I was like, "Yeah, you right." And then we was cool after that. No cap, that did happen. That did happen. But it was one of those things, bro. Like, moral of the story, bro. Don't ever say, just don't ever call me a liar when I'm not lying. I think that's what it is. Just don't do it. Don't that, and then don't try to shit on me because I really be chilling. I think that's what it be, man. But it's your favorite nephew cousin. That was story time. The message was, can't save everybody. Can't take everybody with you, and everybody ain't gonna get it. And then I was telling y'all a story about what happened.